What's going on with you guys? Welcome back to PSN Commanders Network. It's your boy Tonka A Tech. I am back with another video. If I get to an AGT to go to God, for God, I will not be rapturing. So God's open doors and pay way for all who in the Lord's name pray. Amen. Today's video, I'm here at the Washington Commanders. If I get too far into today's live stream, let's give the Lord his praise and his just due, and then we'll get right into today's video. This is from Galatians 5:25, verse of the day that says as follows: Since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit. So we don't live by our flesh. When you're a disciple, you live by the Spirit and you stay locked up with the Holy Spirit. Let's get right into today's video. So the Washington Commanders dominated the Cleveland Browns 34-13. This was an amazing performance by the defense. The offense keeps rolling. And let's just talk about, let's give a quick game summary. And then we'll talk about some things I like from the game, some things I think we need to work on a little bit. All right, start with the game summary. So the Cleveland Browns get the ball first, do nothing with it. The Washington Commanders get their first possession, and they go 3-and-out. The Browns get the ball back again, do nothing with it again. And then the Commanders had a 3rd and 13 in a very weird scenario. And Jaden Daniels, he rolls out and throws a beautiful dime to Terry McLaurin. This was a hell of a throw. Definitely his best throw of the day for sure. Going to his left, and that was a hell of a throw by Jaden Daniels, and a heck of a catch by Terry McLaurin as well. So that got us into the red zone. I think, oh yeah, 7. We're about to get on the board because we're in the red zone, and we get to the 2-yard line, and Jaden Daniels throws a very, very peculiar interception, which allows it to stay zip. The Browns get the ball back, and they do nothing with it at all. JOK, Jeremiah Wilson-Carmore gets interception there to keep the game tied at 0 apiece. The Browns still do nothing with the ball because Deshaun Watson is bunt. After that, we get our 3rd drive of the game, and that's when we do get our first touchdown from Thanos, as Rondo will say, from Brian Robinson Jr. from 5 yards out to go up 7-0. And after that, all hell broke loose. My fault, y'all. I believe they get a field goal from Dustin Hopkins. The field goal from Dustin Hopkins to cut down to 7-3. Then we get a field goal from Austin Seibert after a pretty elongated drive by the Commanders to go up to 10-3. And then we stopped them again. We sacked Deshaun Watson again. I believe it was a combination of Frankie Luvu and Bobby Wagner on that sack. That was disgusting. Deshaun Watson is buns. But back to the point. I'm going to say a lot about Deshaun Watson in this game. I'm going to get to the Browns part of things. But back to the Commander side of things. Frankie Luvu and Bobby Wagner combine on a sack. They get the ball back, and they get another touchdown from B-Rob from 1 yard out in order to go up 17-3. After that, Deshaun Watson is still buns. They cannot get nothing going offensively. And we get the ball back again. Move the ball. Luke McCaffrey makes this disgusting catch. I think, was it on Denzel Ward? I think it was Denzel Ward. Oh, it was Greg. Was it Greg? No, it was Denzel. It was Denzel Ward. And he snatched the ball out of his hands. It was just nasty. That was pretty. That was incredible by Luke McCaffrey there. And then after that, we ended the drive with a 40-yard touchdown pass connection from Jaden Daniels to De'Ami Brown, when I think he checked out the play similar to what he did versus the Jets in the preseason game, if you remember. Similar throw, similar situation. One-on-one coverage, just throws up to De'Ami. De'Ami burns the living crap out the corner he's against. It's 27. I don't know who 27 is, but he got his ankles into the shadow realm. So that put us up 24-3. And then they are down 24-3 halftime. First drive of the second half, Terry McLaurin on an end-around fumbles the ball as he gets lit the hell up. Oh, my gosh. I was scared for Terry at this point. Dude lit him up like a Christmas tree on Christmas Day. My gosh almighty. He fumbles. Sucks. Got to hold on to the football, Terry, but when you get hit like that, it's kind of hard to hold on to the football. So I kind of understood that when I give Terry a pass there. They get a field goal out of that drive to cut it down to 24-6, and they did not score another point until garbage time. The Commanders proceed to move the ball down the field with Jay and Daniels throwing the ball and run the ball with B-Rob. And Austin Eckler had a huge run when he kind of he cut back inside after going outside, cut back inside, made a dude miss, and got the hell out of Dodge. Austin Eckler was incredible today. I love what I saw from Austin. So that gets guys into the red zone, and then we had a couple bros, Ertz and other guys, things of that nature. And then we had the 1-yard touchdown from Jerry McNichols to go up 31-6. And this is an utter ass whooping at this point. They're getting destroyed. They're getting dismantled, whatever the heck you want to call it. They're getting toe up from the flow up. And the defense balled today. I believe we sacked Deshaun Watson 5 times. I can check the statistics real quick, but we were on Deshaun Watson like white on rice today. It was bad. Like, we beat the living crap out this man. Like, this man should be sore in the morning. Pause. Super pause. His body should be hurting in the morning. Like, he should be in a ton of pain because we brought the pain today. Terry was great today. He did fumble, but outside of that, he played pretty well. We had 2 turnovers today. Something I do want to talk about when it comes to things we need to work on. Oh my gosh. Can we stop? Bro, we're 4-1. Why are you complaining? Gosh, god dang. Enjoy it. Sheesh. Gosh. Back to the point. Yeah, I had the Ravens did win today too. But they're gonna be a tough team regardless if they won or lost that game. We are definitely outside of song. Agreed. Let's look at these statistics though, because I want to know how many times we put Deshaun Watson on his ass. I want to know. I need to know, actually. I want to know. I believe it was 5. And by the way, what's up, bro? The Big Simple was good. Yes, sir. Bengal season's over with. They're 1-4. But back to the Commanders. The atmosphere at Northwest Stadium was amazing. First, the vibes at Northwest Stadium were immaculate. It was lit. It was a bunch of drunk mother tweaking. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. It was a great vibe. Every time the first down, you heard a couple of Browns fans scream Coop when Coop was catching some passes. But when Luke McCaffrey caught that jump with Denzel, we're like, Luke! I love it. It was lit. It was lit, man. Terry caught that bomb. It was going nuts. Terry McLaurin's getting it. It's just fun. It's just been fun. It's been funny this last month as a Commanders fan, as we're going into the month of in the month of October. September was great. After that loss to Tampa Bay, we have not lost since. JD5 is amazing. This kid's amazing. But back to the actual content. So I think we sacked Deshaun Watson, I believe, 5 times. I know Luvu got to him 1.5 times, and then I know someone probably 1.5 a sack. So Deshaun Watson was 15 for 28, 125 and a touchdown late in the game. We sacked him 7 times. God damn. My gosh. Goodness gracious. God dang. What the hell? We sacked that man 7 times today. 7? I believe I left after the 11-minute mark in the fourth quarter. I left kind of early just because I want to beat traffic and stuff like that. But yeah, this was dominant. The Lou had 2.5. Oh my gosh, he did have 2. Oh, yeah, he did have 2.5. You're right. That was incredible. That was incredible. Luvu's an animal. Luvu's an animal. We'll talk about Luvu in a second, but can we talk about how buns Marcus Mariota is? This dude is buns. He sucks. He is so trash. He went 1 for 3 for -2 yards when he came into the game. My gosh. JD5, not his most accurate performance. 14 for 25. It's a little low. A little above 50%, but you average 9.5 yards an attempt. That's a lot of yards per attempt. He did throw the pick. He did get sacked 3 times. He had a 75 QBR though, which is pretty good. He had an 85 passer rating, which is not terrible. Overall, JD5 played decent today. It wasn't great. It wasn't his best performance by stretch. He did incomplete 11 passes today. It did throw an interception in the red zone that cost us points. We should have put 40 points on these boys today. We should put a 40 burger today. We eating dubs though. Beautiful to see. Jaden Daniels did carry it for 11 times for 82 yards, similar to that Tampa Bay game. We had about 300 yards total offense by his darn self. Ridiculous. Austin Eckler was 6 for 67, including that 50-yard scamper. Yeah. Mighty midget. I'm out of here. You can't catch me. And he did get hawked down. But nonetheless, Austin Eckler, he brought the juice today. I love Austin Eckler. Oh my gosh. He's starting to become one of my favorite players on the team. I love Austin Eckler. He's incredible. 7 for 44 for Jeremy Nichols and a touchdown. Only 7 carries for B-Rob today, but 2 were touchdown runs. That knee, I think, is bothering him a little bit. I expect B-Rob to have less of a workload for a little bit, y'all. I think that knee is definitely bothering him a little bit. But Thanos is still Thanos. Thanos. As Frankie Rondo will say. Thanos came to play ball today. And then Terry McLaurin had the 1 carry where he said, I sense of the shadow run. God. They lit Terry the hell up on that one. That was, oh my gosh. But Terry was an animal today. Terry McLaurin, 4 catches, 112, 28 yards per reception. No touchdowns, but that should have been a touchdown, the one that he caught from Jaden the bomb. If he just held on a little bit. He had 8 targets today. Not a lot of targets for Terry, but I expect more over time. De'Ami Brown was solid today. 2 for 57 and the 41-yard touchdown he caught. That was good from De'Ami. I'm happy to see that. Austin Eckler was 2 for 30. One was a 3-yard loss. Keep that in mind. Luke was 3 for 19 off 3 targets. And what I like about Luke McCaffrey, who I've been liking about him a lot, his catches are clutch catches. They're like 3rd down, 4th down. You got to have it. And Luke has been delivering. Shout out to one Luke McCaffrey. Good job, man. Good job, 12. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Alon, they only had 1 for 10 today. So my boy had 3 targets. So makes sense. It's fine. Zach Ertz only had 8 targets, one caught 2 for 10. So Zach Ertz, him and Jaden weren't seeing eye to eye today. It was a little off. He had a couple down the middle to Zachary and could hit Zachary. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, it's something he has to work on. We'll talk about that and things to work on. We did have 2 turnovers today, but Frankie did force 1, so we did not win the turnover battle today. But nonetheless, we effed Deshaun Watson up and sent him to the shadow room. Now, Frankie Luvu, incredible take. 2 TFLs, 2.5 sacks, 4 solo tackles, 7 total. He was incredible today. You know who was really good today? Mikey Samerstill had a really good game today. I like what I saw from him. Agent Zero when it came out to play some football today. 4 total tackles, all of them were solo tackles, and he had a PBU. Nice pass breakup. That was pretty good. Also, Baby Say Juice had a good game today. Solid. And yes, you were right about Luke being a clutch catch guy. You were correct on that. I think Luke will be more than that over time, though. He is separating a lot more than people give him credit for. He's not getting the targets. I think once he gets the targets, he'll get the statistics because he does get open. Nick Ballmore is great on special teams today as well. Jeremy Nichols put oh my gosh, almighty. He sent dude to the hospital. Dude had to go to GW hospital after that one. He got lit the hell up. Oh my gosh. Jeremy Nichols, man, he's a really good first teams player. Shout out to Jeremy Nichols. Jamie had 3 tackles. I didn't really see Jamie a lot today. So did Derek Force. He had 2 tackles. Even Zach Ertz had the tackle on the interception. That was kind of cool. 72 total tackles from the Commanders today. Ferdarian Mathis flashed on the screen today. Oh, well, he flashed in person today for me. I like what I saw from Ferdarian today. Big Phil Mathis was pretty good today. He had a really good game. I like what I saw from him. Very underrated performances. And Newton's pretty good today as well. Noah Iganagami was okay. It wasn't great, but it was okay. Wasn't terrible. He had a nice pass breakup. I think that would believe that was on Jerry Jeudy. So that was pretty good too. So that was nice. That was a nice pass breakup. Fidarian Mavis had a nice PBU, nice swat on a pass from Watson earlier in the game. I like that a lot as well. Kwon was good. Kwon got to catch that pick. He had a chance to pick off that Diddy Watson idiot and then pick him off. That pissed me off. Kwon, catch the daggone ball. Kwon, you got it. I gotta have that. Let's get to some cons real quick with the Commanders today. I know we blew out the Browns, so I know it's not a lot of cons, but I'm gonna give you a couple. Turnovers today. We had 2. Jane Daniels threw a disgusting interception. When he plays well, I'm gonna give him credit. When he does something stupid, I'm gonna call it out. That was dumb as hell. He threw that ball too late to Luke McCaffrey. Way too late. Way too late. Jeremiah also Cormora looked at his face. So, ooh, I got a pick. Got him. Got the rookie. Got him. He was lacking. And JD5, he was lacking in, my boy. I think he'll clean it up, though. I'm not too concerned about that. It's only a second interception of the season, so I think he'll clean it up. And also the Terry McLaurin fumble, that was a nasty hit. Not going to kill Terry for that one, but we cannot have turnovers versus the better teams in the National Football League. So, got to clean up the turnovers, y'all. But overall, I think we're still plus. We're still plus when it comes to the turnover margin. So, I don't think we only had 3 total turnovers in 5 games, but we had 2 today. So we have to work on that, and I think it's something we're going to work on next week as we go face the Baltimore Ravens. Also, another thing is we have to force more turnovers. We had the forced fumble from Frankie Luvu, which is absolutely incredible. The sack fumble, but it was a sack fumble. I gotta look at it again, but I believe it was a sack fumble. But yeah, I didn't watch the entire game, so I wasn't there the entire time. So keep that in mind for me as well. But I'll say this: that those interceptions that were near picks, we gotta have those. Under and over throws, we gotta have those. Tip balls and over throws, pause, gotta have those. And we had a bunch of tip passes today, a bunch of PBUs, but those have to turn to interceptions. And I think it will do it over time, but we have to start turning those into picks. Because against the better teams in the National Football League, you're not going to get a bunch of chances to get turnovers. So you got a chance to get one, get one. Definitely that's something else we have to work on. But overall, great performance from this team today. I'm very proud of them for not taking the Browns lightly and coming in and whooping their tail. They put a can of whoop ass on the Cleveland Browns today. I love to see it. We obliterated them. We actually just dismantled them today. Myles Garrett was pretty quiet. Shout out to Brandon Coleman and Siluk for that. Keeping him pretty quiet. That was great. Deshaun Watson is buns. Let's get to the Brown side of things real quick. They have a good roster, right? Deshaun Watson stinks. He's terrible. He is horrible. They need to get out the Deshaun Watson business as quickly as they can because this dude sucks. He's pathetic. He's actually a bad quarterback. He's really bad. He threw ducks today, a lot of ducks. What I mean by ducks, nearly intercepted throws. Like, it was bad. Like, the couple ones he threw to Coop were cool. And we heard the Coop chants, whatever, but he was bad. He was bad, bro. He only had 6 yards of passing at halftime. That's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. That's bad. Deshaun Watson stinks. He sucks. I'm glad we dominated them boys today because I didn't want that bum to even have a chance in this game. I want to blow their doors off, and I'm glad we did because Deshaun Watson is super buns. He's the definition of buns. He's ass. Terrible. 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 All hail, RaiseHail. Amen. We kicked these boys' tail today. We whooped these boys' tail today. We came in here and put a can of belt to ass. That B2A, belt to ass. That's exactly what we did to them. Belt to ass, literally. We whooped them like they was our stepchild or something. We whooped them like they was our kid, bro. Like we dad and they son. Belt to ass. I bet Myles Garrett will be a Washington Commander now. Talking all that trash. Shout out to B-Rob, man. He met bro in the hole. Stop playing on me, Shard. 5-yard TD on your head top. Thanos. Brian Robinson's incredible. I love that guy, man. I love me some B-Rob, man. I know the knees bother him a little bit, but he ran hard today. Pause. He ran tough today. He had some tough yardage. Only 2.6 yards per carry, but he was clutching that red zone. He had 2 touchdown runs today. I wish he had 3. I think the one in McNichols should have went to B-Rob, respectfully. But nonetheless, I think B-Rock can be a little bit limited for a little while, so keep that in mind, guys. I think that needs bothering him a little bit. I don't know if it's like a sprain meniscus or it's a ACL sprain or something like that. Or it could just be just a sprained knee or something very more minor than that. But the knee was bothering him a little bit today. You can tell for the lack of workload that Brian Robinson had today. So keep that in mind when it comes to B-Rob's workload. If you see less carries, you're just trying to keep him fresh as possible. Jeremy Nichols was good today. Austin Eckler was awesome. I love what I saw from Eck. Eck was great today. What's going on, man? How you doing? What's up, Jeff? What's going on with you? Not much, by the way. I'm doing pretty well. How you doing? Yeah. So Eck was great today. Jeremy Nichols came in and get some nice hits in the run game. B-Rob is hurt. B-Rob's hurt. I ain't gonna B-Rob. He's still Thanos stuff, but he's hurt right now. Shout to take Rhonda for the nickname on that one. But yeah, he's definitely Thanos, bro. My man had all the Infinity Stones today in the red zone. Like he was great today in the red zone. Shout out to B-Rob. Terry's incredible. Love Terry McLaurin. I wish he held to that ball earlier, but that's fine and it happens. We're not human. We are human, right? What else I want to say? We're doing some things offensively I think is very interesting too, right? We only have one truly dynamic wide receiver, and we're just scoring points whenever I name them. And what I like about it also is that one dominant receiver is not getting a ton of targets. Imagine if we start force feeding Terry. I think this offense could be crazy, but I like what Cliff's doing. Cliff is down it up. Cliff is him. I love me some Cliff Kingsbury, man. He's been awesome. And I think he'll keep it up because I love the run game. The run game has been imaginative. We did some tosses, some sweeps. I love that counter trade in the red zone. The counter trade should be a staple in the red zone. That counter trade and that duo, those are great staples in the red zone. We literally ran it down their throats and put our cleats in their daggone helmets. We whooped these boys' ass today. And Rodriguez still on. He's on the practice squad. He got called up last week, I believe. But he didn't play much. It was a lot more Jeremy Nichols. Yes, he did miss Luke McCaffrey a lot today. Luke McCaffrey was open a lot today. He created a lot of separation. And I think those targets that Zach Ertz to probably with the Luke. But he didn't see him. So I think that's something he needs to work on with Luke McCaffrey. I think that's kind of surprising because they had all that chemistry in camp, especially the rookie minis and all the early parts of the offseason, stuff like that, before the season even started. But give me a second, go grab water real quick. And he had that chemistry with him early in the offseason, stuff like that, before OTAs and all that. But I think he's built a really good rapport with Terry, and I think that hurt him and Luke's rapport. So that's something I think he needs to kind of get back to with Luke, to get back that rapport on that same page with Luke McCaffrey. But I think once he does that, Luke McCaffrey's statistics should look a lot better as well. And Luke might be that second dynamic receiver that we're looking for. So all that Devontae Adams and T. Higgins talk can kind of stop, but I also let it acquire T. Adams. T. Adams is dog. But nonetheless, I don't think we really need T. Adams. We want T. Adams. But his offense is dynamic as hell. Cliff is dialing it up. He's amazing. And we're winning in different ways. We're winning running the football, throwing it a little bit. I think the only thing I haven't seen from this team yet is a team that would just stop the run and made Jaden Daniels throw the ball 45 times and we won a game. If we do that, I think we have no weaknesses on this team. So I'm excited to see him continue to progress. I love what I'm seeing for JD5 so far. He did throw a pick today, but he bounced back from it, though. He threw a beautiful touchdown pass to De'Ami Brown. Hell of a pass. The throw to Terry before the pick was just phenomenal. His kid has it. I think he needs to work on the passes in the middle of the field, though. Like the seam routes and stuff like that, crossing routes, stuff like that. He throws a nice slant. I see a lot of shallow crosses from Cliff's offense. I think that's something you probably want to implement a little bit more too. But I think he got to work on those seam routes and those skinny posts, those spros. I think he needs to work on a little bit better. He kind of struggles with those a little bit, but I think as he continues to progress as a quarterback, I think he will improve on that too. So I think Jaden Daniels will be just fine. But I love what I've seen from him for these first 5 weeks. He's been incredible. I think he has a total of 10 total touchdowns, only 2 turnovers. That's just insane. That's a 5-to-1 ratio. That's absolutely just insane. That's just crazy work. Like, dude's an animal. Like, dude's an effing animal. Now, something I'm getting a little concerned with JD5. This is the second straight week he has a pick. That's a little concerning. Just a little tad. Little concerning. It's the second week he had a turnover today. Yeah, he had a turnover last week versus the Cardinals. He threw a pick today. So I think that's something that needs to kind of clean up a little bit. Got to clean that up, JD5. Clean that up, bro. I'd like to see your next game be a clean one. Hopefully. What else I want to talk about today? What I want to talk about today? Anything else I want to talk about? Let's see what Jaden Daniels' is total yardage. So he has 1,135 yards passing so far, which is 13th in the league. He has 24 touchdown passes, which is tied for 24th, 2 interceptions, tied for 27th, and QBR 72.8, which is 4th in the NFL. Also, he has believe 5 rushing touchdowns as well. So it's only total 8 touchdowns in 5 weeks, but also he has 2 turnovers. So that's still a 4-to-1 ratio. That's still pretty darn good. He played pretty well today. Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to say yeah. Refs were doing too much today. The refs were kind of annoying at times. All these unnecessary flags, and that was kind of annoying. The flag, the refs were definitely annoying. But nonetheless, the Commanders had to clean up the turnover thing, especially JD5. We had 3 turnovers on the season. We got 2 today. We had 1 last week, so I think we had to work on the turnover thing. Taking care of the Duke, taking care of the Rock is very important. But we still are doing a lot of great things on offense, and defense was great today. 7 sacks. Kind of kept Amari Cooper pretty quiet. I didn't think Amari had a good game today. And I like to see that. I continue to want to see that because he sucks. Well, not he sucks, but Deshaun Watson's bones. Yeah, Amari Cooper had 4 for 60 off 10 targets. So he didn't have a great game. Jordan Addison had 3 for 22. Jerry Jeudy caught 1 pass. So did David Njoku. Shouldn't even play with fantasy. I'm cutting David Njoku from fantasy today. I'm tired of David Njoku. It pisses me off. Next. Anything else I need to notice here? Yeah, he caught 4 for 60, but that was a pretty quiet 4 for 60. He only scored 13 points. And they're all in garbage time. So that's kind of that. Who caught the touchdown pass? They said Jordan Atkins caught it in garbage time, I guess. That's fine. Let's just see exactly what the recap was. Let's see. Yeah, no, Deshaun Watson's bonzo. He just buns. I'm not making excuses for Deshaun Watson. He's just trash. He's a bad quarterback. He doesn't see the field well. He throws interceptions. He gets sacked 1,000 times. He sucks. He sucks. Don't want to hear that. No excuse for Deshaun. Sucks. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I don't think there's much more to rap about here. I will go live tomorrow for a day after stream. I am off on Mondays now, so I'll start streaming with you guys on Mondays. And we'll be back on Tuesday with Comrades Assemble to assemble's comrades. And please pull up to that and so support. That's the stream I let you guys just go ahead and converse with me. Hop on the either the StreamYard Live or call me to talk about the game. And so please pull up. I very appreciate that because it's like our roll call, our commander's roll call. We're going to assemble as comrades and talk about the game. So that's assemble as comrades on Tuesday. Wednesday, I will have the Command Dad stream on the 10 Sports Talks YouTube channel. So it'll be me, Tim, and Corey talking as dads, talking about dad life, and also the Commanders. And one more thing, shout out to baby TJ. His birthday's around the corner. His first birthday. I'm excited about that. So say happy early birthday to TJ in the comment section if you could for me, please. Guys, have a great one. Love you guys. Be easy. Be safe, stay healthy. May the Lord bless you all in a special way. Let's start this week off on the right foot with a good Monday. Let's be safe. Let's be healthy out here on these streets and don't do nothing crazy or nothing reckless. And have a great night. Enjoy your Sunday evening. I want to enjoy it with my family. And I will catch you guys tomorrow for the day after stream. And I'll kind of really go and watch the all 22s and kind of really dissect this game a little bit more. So till next time, have a great one. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.